Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. Check it out. We're going to put on the Goldstrike Chrome edition, not the shiny black ones, grips on my new Goldwing. Now, I've got the engine running right now. I'll shut it off when we get ready to do this. Just wanted to show you what I got. I have the engine running because I just wanted to start it, number one, but I also have heated grips. You guys know I've been complaining about the cold weather we've had here for a couple of days. Going to be 70 today, but it's not there yet. But you want a good heated grip here because these have tape on them, and you want them to, stick well. So a lot of guys show that they use a blow dryer, a hair dryer, and heat up the grips a little bit. But these are getting nice and warm, and I got to rub some alcohol on them, clean them up a little bit, and then we're going to remove the cap here and put these on. And so I'm going to shut everything off in a minute, let them get good and hot. Go ahead and clean the grips with some alcohol, and then we'll come back and take about 5-10 minutes at the most to do this modification. And I'm sure they're going to be looking really nice. So we'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to shut the motorcycle off now, and my microphone, I don't know why, the piece that goes in my phone is dead, and that's why I don't get any audio, and I was smart enough to check it. There's something about the little things that it touches down in the case. Anyway, that's another story. I'll figure that out. So I'm going to shut this off. You're going to be able to hear me fine. I want to tell you this. One of the things that I was concerned about, I've already wiped my grips with alcohol. I'm going to get you in here close, and I'm going to bring the camera down. But before we do, one of the things that concerned me most is when I do some traveling across country and I do encounter some cold weather, it's really nice to have these heated grips. And so I let the engine run to heat them up so that the glue, the tape, will stick on here. I'm not exaggerating, folks. I've got it on, there's 5 dashes. And the radiator, actually, the fan just came on. I've got the engine really warmed up. It's been running for about 10 minutes. You cannot hold those grips without gloves on. They will absolutely burn your hands. So one of the concerns I have is, well, if I cover them and I'm not removing them and these don't have some wire deal and all that, is the heat going to come through? I'm not even going to be worried about it. That I could never put that thing will burn your hand. And I think that one gets a little hotter than that one, but there's 5 dashes and you just keep pressing the button and they go down. But I don't normally have to worry about that in Florida, but when I did bring it down, it was chilly, and today it's chilly, and I want to do this, and now I'm convinced. I've got plenty of heat, and then the seat does the same thing. So let's get you down here, and let me show you what we're going to do. I'm going to pause the video in a moment because I'm going to have to get, there we go. I'm going to have to get a tool out of the house. Okay. There we go. Got you right on view. Let's go ahead and open these, and I'll show you what you get in the package. Let me take one out. Here they are. Let's this one here has got the paperwork. This one's got the little screws and stuff. Let's take a look at it. There's 2 halves, like a clamshell. This is a very simple mod. Even a caveman can do it. Oh, let's see what it looks like. Oh, yeah. Where's the screws? Where's the hardware? See, here's the cap. It goes on the end. And there's a screw. And it says Goldstrike on here. These just go like that. Well, I got to take the cap off. And there's already a... Okay. Huh? Wait a minute. Oh, I see. No, I don't see. These may not fit. Look. Well, oh, I got to take this off first. There we go. Let me get my tools out, folks. But let me make sure I do have the hardware and it didn't get cheap on me. Let's make sure. Goldstrike came through. Oh, great. Just just dropped my chrome end cap down on the ground. Ignore that. There's your big time screws. Wow, they're very small. All right, a Phillips screw removes this. I'll pick up my chrome cap. Some people worry about, these are weighted. Some people worry about, oh, when you put these on, you know, this is what keeps the vibration down and balancing of the handlebars. If you read the website, these offset, the whole thing offsets exactly what these weigh. So when you don't use these again, you have this end cap. All right, let me get a tool. I'll be right back. All right, I'm still going to need to get some more tools, but I did have I don't know if this is actually the right size and big enough, but you do want to hold on to that, push in, and there we go. I broke it loose. These are long screws, by the way. Let me show you. See, there it comes. Easy peasy. Like I say, even a guy like me can do it. So these you'll use again, I think, but that's actually got a little weight to it. Really does. Let me show you how the two halves look. Now I'm going to want, that's the, I think they got right and left on here. If a man could see. Yeah. That's got to be the left. And correct. Then again, you can't believe a damn thing I say. Look at that. Must be, I got the halves mixed up. There we go. Now, see where it says Goldstrike right here? Put that there and that there. Now they show guys, see there's a piece of tape I'm gonna pull off. They show guys putting this one on first, kind of getting it even to where, you know, you got the writing here where you like it. I'll bring you in a little closer and look down at it. And then this cap goes on here. And you got yourself a nice fat grip, you know? Look at that. That feels good. That feels really good. Because the actual factory ones taper in right from here in. And you end up, you know, it's too small and you end up getting cramps in your fingers, especially if you don't wear gloves. But did you guys see my new gloves? I showed them to you the other day. Look at that, huh? Matching. Got this little hard knuckle here. And these can also operate your cell phone. You got little pads there to touch the phone. But anyway, we're getting off topic here. Let me, I've already cleaned the grips and everything. I'm gonna put the tripod up a little higher and show you how carefully I want to be to get this to go on there at the right level. All right, be right back. All right, we're going to begin now. I got my readers here. I got my see right so I can see right. And I've seen a couple of different ways that these guys put them on. I'm actually going to do it like this, where I took the insert out, the top insert. I'm going to leave the bottom one in. And all you have to do, there's a little teeth right here that literally rest on the edge, the top edge of your grip. They don't go behind it. So just be aware of that. And my grips are already cold again. They're not hot. And as long as you're not putting it on like this and you have the Goldstrike, you know, I don't have the frame there, but you get my meaning. As long as you can read that and it's not like this, you know, that's close enough. You just want to make the equator of that kind of level. There's no real way of, just as long as you don't put them on like that, you know. So we're going to go ahead and untape it and stick it on. There's a couple of screws we're going to put on here. And let's get going. Here we go. Taking the tape off. 3M tape. And like I say, there's two screws that also hold it on, so it's going to stick pretty good. And then these teeth bite into that. So just going to come up in here basically like that. That'll hold. And we're going to go ahead and just stick this one on. Oops, look at that. It didn't hold. Too cold out here. So that's good there. Now I'll put the screws in. I'll start pressing the rubber against the grip here. I did rub alcohol on them. Let me get a screw. They're very small. I had one out already. Can't get it out. Not magnetized, so I don't have a little thing here. Real small. Gosh, can't get it up. Can't pick it up. I can't pick it up. And hold on to these grips at the same time. Got it. So I'm going to drop a little screw in there. And my 2.5 millimeter Allen. Don't cross thread it. This will hold it on there. Still not going. So much for easy. There we go. Now, I'll go ahead and get another screw out, and then we're going to start pressing on that tape. I wish my grips were still hot. Hope I don't regret this. All right. Get them a little bit before I snug them up. And just start pressing that rubber on the bottom with my fingers. You can see what I'm doing. Just trying to get that on there. You gotta remember, it's gonna be bolted on here. And it's clamped together. So I don't think it's coming off. Now let's just go ahead and snug these up. Remember, this is plastic, so plastic or aluminum, I don't know what it is. That's good enough. Now here's our Goldstrike grip that we're going to stick on here, and that'll go. There's a little groove there. I'm going to take the tape off, and that'll go like that. So let's get it going. See that? Okay. There's a little tab here, and there's a hole right there. You stick that in, and then start getting it to go the tab here. Then you want to make sure these all go down inside. Nothing is ever as easy as they show it. I think when you press the tape down, there you go. You got to get this all the way in the edge, all the way down. And then over here, this one's got to be tucked under. It's not in there. And you see that. Probably not with my hands in the way. But I'm trying to tuck these down. I'm not really digging it so far, as it's not staying in there. Some guys put them on without removing the rubber and putting these on after. Yeah, it's not going in there without a screwdriver or something to hold it in. folks. Everybody else makes it look easy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a little flathead thing here with my screwdriver. See if I can tuck it in there. I'll edit this video, you know, where it looks like it was easy peasy. But we don't edit around here, folks. Would I buy them again? The jury is out. The jury is out. That one's in. The tape definitely isn't sticking yet. I got it in, folks. Now I got to just, that's it. It is in. Now, God, I just hope that tape sticks. Probably start the bike back up, you know, and let them get hot. So there's grip number one. Let me put the cap on. The same screws go in the cap. Let me get one out for you. Look how small these screws are in the pack. Yeah, you get 3 screws on each side, 2 for the grips and 1 for the end cap. They don't give you any extra, so don't lose it. They're very small. A lot of guys, you know, they have it all set up, ready to go. Now I'm going to put this end cap on. It has to go on a certain way, like right there. And put this in. Like so. This part's easy. Snug it up good. All right, there's number one, and it ain't going anywhere. The only thing you got to worry about is pulling that rubber insert out. These are $128 for 2 of them. Let me show you what it looks like. There's a little lip that I had a hard time getting it down in there. It's not hard, but, you know, I'm half blind, and I had to go in here. This one down here is in. And that only reason that's moving is that's the whole throttle moving. That's not anything with that. That's just the way the throttle would be if I didn't even have these on. There's a little bit of wiggle on there because it moves, you know. This one doesn't. So we're going to go over and do the other side now. Let's see if it goes any faster. Let's get over here. Let me show you. There you go. Now, let's remove the end cap off of the grip. Got my Phillips screwdriver here. I don't know what's up with that microphone of mine. There we go. Hold that and then screw it right off. Yeah, you don't use these big screws again. The whole thing, save them in case you want to, you know, go back to stock. All you need is a little alcohol to take maybe the little bit of glue that's stuck to your grips. Totally very easy to put the stock grips back on. That's got some weight to it. These things don't weigh as much. I can tell you right now. They say they do, but they don't. All right, so here we go. We're going to put this one on, and then we're going to put that one on. And they both say Goldstrike right here. And I'm looking at how I have my other one. Let's take this off and just remove the tape on a cold grip. Definitely would have been a lot better in the summertime here in Florida doing this. Looks about halfway, close enough for government work. And then I will go ahead and remove the rubber again and just put the piece on like I did before and fiddle with it, because that's the kind of guy I am. Let's get our screws out, get one started so it doesn't fall. There's our screwdriver, 2.5 millimeter. I did take the tape off that other one, right? You did do that, didn't you, Baker? Tape doesn't work anyway. What difference does it make? All right, let's put the other screw in. I haven't tightened it up all the way yet. 2 screws left. Let's do this. That's the only thing you got to worry about. So, as long as you got those on there, it's not coming off, see? All right, we're going to take this one off. And start back here with a little tab. And just start wedging it in. Maybe this way will work better. I guess if they were real hot and got real sticky, it would screw me up because it would be stuck in a position. I'm sure that with the heated grips on after I start the motorcycle, they will really start to mold to it. Oh, this one's going on pretty good. Oh, you can't see because I'm doing that, right? Here, get over here. I'm not the best at videoing this, am I? I wanted to do everything so perfect for you guys. Okay, look, that one went in good. Now let's just press. And I'll tell you, I'll heat those grips back up. They get hot as heck. And then I'll squeeze on them. Now let's put our end cap on. Right here. Let's get our screw ready. Get our end cap. Fits on there a certain way. Doesn't just go on. Nothing's easy. Hope they're not left and right. Just kidding. Come on, Baker. I mean, really? Is it going to be that tough? Oh, I see. They fit there. I see it all now. It ain't coming off. Once you get in, it's like a puzzle piece. Now we'll screw this on. Going in. A little tight. Not cross-threaded though, but a little tight. Oh, you know what, folks? Now that I'm looking at it, these things are badass. Check this out. Oh my gosh, this is nice. I'm missing a screw. Somebody took one out of here. Definitely missing one out of my Aldi's tool set. There's one missing right there. All right, let's take a look, see what we got. Let me get in there, let me take it off zoom, take it off here, and you can really see it. Got a little squishy to it. I mean, very little, but definitely feels nice. Goldstrike written on here. They're both the same. That one might be a little lower, and that one's a little higher. I'm not just kidding. It could be. Ever so little, though. The only thing is, now that I know it, I'll be looking at it every time. I got to see if there's an adjustment on this to bring this in more. Because my new iPhone is too narrow for this. Why is that? It's all the way out, see? Must be something you can adjust. I hope there is. I'm going to just take that off because my new iPhone 17 is too narrow for this. Well, there you go. Looking at it from here, you've got the Goldstrike floorboards, highway pegs, and now the chrome grips to pop. And the black matches this, and the chrome matches a little bit down there. Since I got the chrome outside Goldstrike, I went with the chrome instead of all black. They have a glossy black area right here. These are the same, but this would be black glossy. See them in the mirror, got a little bling there, baby. The sun hits it. And then over here, got this one. Looking good. I'll go ahead and start it up in a minute when I turn the video off and get these grips good and hot again. Keep pressing on them. But they're not coming off. I mean, this can actually rip out, though, if you wanted to. Well, there you go, folks. Thanks for viewing. Would you mind giving the video a thumbs up? This is one of the more realistic ones of what you can expect to do if you're a real tourist like me. Not the big-time mechanic working with all these tools and a Mickey Mouse screwdriver. I don't know when I ride if there's going to be any vibration or difference in the weight. I was reading on the comments on some videos. People were talking about when he removed the weighted things here. They got a little weight to them, you know. But with the added weight of the grip itself and that little thing, I don't know. We'll find out. If not, I'll rip them off. But right now, they look pretty good. I love the extra diameter. And then with gloves on, it's going to be even bigger. Too skinny is no good. You'll agree if you get these that you'll like the little bit. Even I don't have big hands either. So you'll like that. It's really nice. Feels good. All right, thanks for viewing. Give the video a thumbs up. And remember to crush it.